Hello everyone, this is Ross with Market Traders Daily, and this is today's video analysis for February 4, 2020. Today we're looking at the AUDUSD, the Australian versus the US dollar, for today's trade analysis. Today, typically I start on the daily time frame. Today we are starting on the weekly time frame because I want you to get a perspective of where we are within the trend. We're looking at this perspective all the way back to June of 2017 on the left hand side of the chart, so quite a long time ago. And here we are at the very bottom of the trend, and we've been challenging this area for a long time. If I zoom out a little bit more, harder to see the candles, but you're even now looking back to 2014. Significant historic low here for the Australian dollar. We don't get back until 2009. It's a little bit further back than the chart is showing here. Let me see if I could scroll back a little bit. There it is, that red line on the left hand side. 2009 was the last time we were into these price levels. So it gives you an idea of how historic these lows are. They're significant lows that we haven't seen in quite a long time, since 2009. Now we begin to zoom it in a little bit. Let's take it down to the daily, and we begin to get into where we are in perspective with that multi-year low. The orange shaded area, I have it listed out as 0.668570, the orange zone at the bottom. These last lows, you can see, became reversal points for the Australian dollar as it reached into those historic multi-year lows, became reversal points, and the market turned around and went back up. Interesting enough, in the past 3 days or so, we have also seen the market challenge the 0.6685 level and bounce and start moving back up again. So the question is, are we going to see the Australian dollar begin to reverse again, just like it did back in 2019? Will it hit this low, reverse, and we'll see some more significant rise out of the Australian dollar? Otherwise, a return of the downtrend may be in order again as well. If we're going to look to sell the downtrend, let's talk about that first. The trend is down. There's no question. The black trend line, trend is down. If we're going to sell the downtrend, I don't think we want to do it very close to the orange shaded area. Historically, that's been a bad idea to sell close to the orange zone. So that's what we've been talking about the past couple of days in the live trade room, is having difficulty selling close to the historic support low. What we need it to do, what we're going to require it to do before we can go short and sell this currency pair again, is we need it to go up. We need it to rally. We need it to have some correction or retracement before we can sell it again. So that's really what we want to see. We want to see it go up. How high it goes up, that's up to the market, but we want to see it go up before we sell it again. So in that case, if we're going to need it to go up before we go down again, let's look for opportunities of reversal, because if this becomes a reversal point like the last time we were here on the left hand side, we want to be able to take advantage of that. So pushing back above the yellow shaded area. If you look back here, we've had these red, black, blue, green circles on the left for quite a long time. In the live trade room, we've been discussing it. Look above the yellow shaded area. Anything above the yellow zone, we have this tendency to go to the blue or the pink shaded areas back here on the left hand side. So that's what we're looking at today. We're looking at the market pressuring above the yellow zone. So that is 67.15, 0.6705. If we get above that and stay above it, there's a good chance historically that we go at least to the blue zone, 67.45.35, or even further to the pink zone, 67.65.75. So again, there is this expectation that we could be looking for some little bit of correction, reversal, push higher for the Australian dollar. If that's going to happen, we want to be able to take advantage of it. 4-hour time frame, here it is. Let's zoom it in a little bit. There it is. We're seeing the market now challenge above the yellow shaded area. We see these look at this area of congestion between the orange and the yellow zone, bouncing around in there for a couple of days. Now we're above that. So as long as it's above the yellow zone, I have this expectation, not guarantee, but expectation. We look for it to go higher. Blue zone or the pink zone become our targets. Becomes an intraday opportunity to target the blue or the pink shaded area. Your risk right now, we just don't want it to get back underneath the yellow shaded area, truthfully, underneath 67.05. So once it's above it, we don't want it to get back below it. If it does get back below it, let's get out of it and stay out of it. So potential buys on top of the yellow zone, targeting the blue and the pink zone on the way back up. If it gets back under the yellow zone, I think we look for the return back down to the orange zone, or maybe even a new low to be made for the Australian dollar today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.